Alright. I am more of a non-liquor person.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map. What's his problem?
Yeah, but no skips is boring.
He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about.
As far as liquor goes, the only thing I drink is gin.
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen.
The other stuff is too harsh for me.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation and maybe
Alright, so we got
I'm here to learn, Detective.
45 minutes of warm-up. Good stuff.
Was intense. The newly minted detective here.
No, it's not only boring during the setup. It's boring all the way through. It's a lot of driving and yeah.
Glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Oh, no, gin is good. Gin is good.
Chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars? Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
No. I'm not claiming any part of this run is exciting.
You'll find out.
I'm just saying that you have to... If you have to do more of it and like just add a bunch of fluff to it, I don't think that adds anything.
Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Yeah, sure, if you're bad at driving then that's fine, but then it's like... Why even
Phelps
bother?
is one of only two
Like,
serving LAPD
the
officers
moment
who
you get
received
decent
Silver
at driving, then
Star.
it's not fun anymore.
Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
And I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of the speedrun.
War hero is always so modest. I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys?
All right.
Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with one
See ya.
case.
Hälsa.
Okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting
Hur
vagrants
ska
and
gitarren,
running
eller?
license plates. Now get down to the PE freight
Eller ska du ha med in?
6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on.
Nej, jag har redan det. Det är inte stress. Boy.
Parker. They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes. What do you want me to say?
Yes. This was my good luck
You know
spell.
this place? Sure. Near the old
Dang it, I bumped into him. He's gonna say like, oh, Phelps, leave him be or something.
Okay, he's had enough.
Yeah, that sucks. Wasted like 4 seconds. Holy crap, so much food. I like it.
You giving me the hi-hat?
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy.
Yeah, free food is always good.
What was he doing out here?"
Alright, so we have a bad start to this case, but we'll make up for it.
Get back here, Phelps. We're not done yet.
You're behind the wheel.
Keep searching.
Oh my. That's where I regret that I don't have a lewd emote anymore.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Alright, so should we do the yeah, let's do the well, I do have a lewd emote. Wow, thanks Binary.
We have some good news.
Forgot about that one. I was just thinking about sub emotes.
In the living room.
Right, so let's do dining room this time.
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Because why not?
Kavanaugh.
Yeah. That was a bad marker. We're gonna be parked inside a bench now. So I'm gonna have to get out on the driver's side.
R&I should have an address.
Yeah, see the door is open. So that part is kind of fast.
You drive.
But overall the movement to the bedroom is faster. Yeah, I'm pretty certain we're gonna be parked inside a bench now, so I'll have to get out on the driver's side. See? Could have told you exactly where I was gonna be parked.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. For someone. LAPD. We're looking for any known associates of Adrian Black.
This time, let's actually talk to Adrian right away. Sorry, Frank right away.
Table in the back and talk on a closing. Frank's back
Need to
there now.
manage my things a little bit here. There we
Oh,
go.
Phelps,
Good.
LAPD. I understand you're a friend.
So, bad start, but we fixed everything else pretty much.
I know.
Mapping still
you aware
wasn't
that he's
great,
missing?
but it's fine.
No, I hadn't heard that.
Tough break.
Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that?
The worst? Why? What's wrong with him?
No, I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a
Ooh,
bad boy.
That the
That's
best
what you got. Best you got.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Come on, Morgan. It was only last night. You must remember something.
Look, we might have had a drink. We have a drink most nights after work.
This doesn't add up. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You on my... Sure left his drink in a hurry. The siren? You on my... Sure left his drink in a hurry.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Are the benches there still if you make sure to drive over them and break them when you get there? Like benches and the trash cans, because both are an issue. 31.
Let's check the place out.
Dang it.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour work in traffic, didn't I?
That sounds really good.
I'm just trying to learn. Oh, come on, Phelps.
I knew it!
Phelps, go after him. I'll try to hit him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
You probably are.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now.
There we go. Oh god.
It's
Control
over,
yourself,
Adrian.
Phelps. Yeah, way better, way better. It's 9 seconds faster than last time. Also, this shouldn't be gold. It's a gold, but it shouldn't be. My gold is, like my actual gold is an 819. Yeah, I used to do something similar. And I used to use the wheat tortillas instead. Well, I would do like ground beef with like spices, a bunch of cheese,
All right, gentlemen, I just
and
got this handed to me.
salsa,
A hit and run
and that would be
felony
it. I
at
would just eat
Ray's
that
Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles.
with the tortillas.
Got a
It was
patrolman
great.
outside, the coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Right, we got a great start.
Down my sap.
I don't care.
I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Also, interestingly enough, this would have been probably would have been like in 18 if I hadn't messed up the dialogue at the beginning. It was beautiful, beautiful pun.
Detectives, over here.
Hey, the girl likes it, everything is fine. Point to Gryffindor. Oh god, no. Oh no. That sucked.
This is a hit and run case,
We're Slytherin, ew.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife. Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Can contact next of kin. Notify. There we go. Ah, I see. You're giving points to yourself.
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking
The street crimes are fun.
I'd say he died on impact.
And I can imagine failing them is pretty good.
Inconsistent. Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white man.
Yeah,
named
yeah,
Winston
yeah. I did all the
Parrish.
street
Walked out of the
crimes.
bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the
Back in 2011 or
Canvas the
whatever.
area. The only one with anything useful that can
It's good
is
fun,
the young
good
lady
fun.
over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old. She left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah, there's at least a couple where you kill like
Formal statement later.
5
Right now, we're
dudes,
gonna
like in 10 seconds. And it's great.
You can drive. Fine. Where are we headed?
Pops is doing the best he can. Yeah, he's trying his hardest. Right.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Nice, nice.
Lester and I met on a furlough in 44. We got
That sounds
married
great.
out
And again, I
People
don't
understand it now.
I
That
don't
happens
see
often.
how that has anything to do with the
So you
kind of
probably
work he
did well
does for the
picking out
most
this
part.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like he's working in homicide and he just runs around and like, oh well,
Here, but
there's a shootout I better
You're gonna put on
attend.
that one bias again, sister.
It's pretty dumb.
How did the car come?
Same with arson.
he walks straight.
Like you do a bunch of like weird ass crimes in arson.
So he turned blind?
Like weird ass like sections that don't really make any sense.
We're leaving, Lorna. But this doesn't add up.
Ooh,
We'll be keeping an eye.
bad marker, bad marker.
You can drive.
Yeah, like you really need to take care of this right now. Hey Jesse. Dang it, I knew it. Whatever. Like 2 seconds lost. Not a big deal.
Road has socks in it for sure.
We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Yes, got it. Okay. If you do that fast enough, he like lightly jogs to the car instead of walking. So that was nice. It's rare that I get that.
It's too late, Sabo.
Nice shot. Alright, so we're like 2 or 3 seconds ahead. 2 seconds. Two goals in a row, sweet. Which probably means we'll crash horribly somewhere. Yeah, This is the way I de-stress. Bang, bang, bang. Nice, nice. Enjoy cake. Yeah. In 2 splits we've gotten a total of 0.9 seconds of gold.
Possible drink drive.
How was that a kick?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bitch you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Style Line took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard.
Hop to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you dancing with the boys. Tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. It's great to be called the
I'm stuck in a light post.
You're behind the wheel.
There we go. Oh. Yeah, everyone wants to move up to 45. They want to take him down to 1 shot. Also, like 90% of the people in LA want to bust, or say they want, or they're saying, I'd say we just bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the front. And that is
Did he? I don't know. There we go. Guess now we get to see the phantom panties.
They were stuffed in the young lady's hand.
So now they play the rest of the animation where it's like, whoop.
She's a long way from home. Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, ahead.
Star Wars Episode 9, the phantom panties.
See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster
Why
of
walk
Paris.
where when you can drive?
Then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
Someone managed
No, you
to tip
can
their
roll that in.
ride straight off a
That thing
cliff.
was wedging the accelerator to
The driver's
floor.
in a fit state.
Whoever
we should
did it
ask.
wanted these women dead.
Driving up the stairs actually works, it's just really slow because it's really janky. I failed at it in my essay run, but it's actually doable.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions.
You can't drive.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June.
If you drive down there, you
Might be familiar with some of my
you contaminate the crime
Can
scene.
you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Who drugged you, Mrs. McAfee?
You really are a cute detective, but a little too naive for my taste.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica
Poor
Hamilton.
Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
And she's your protege?
You could say that. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
We found a shrunken head that was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
You don't remember where the head came from?
I don't know anything about a head. Why is everybody talking about a goddamn head? Isn't anyone interested in how I am?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm being taken in.
You could say that.
On what grounds?
On
The
the grounds that
grounds that
you're under the influence of
narcotics and
that
you're
you are
withholding information from the police.
My husband is going to want a word with you, Sonny Jim.
Alright.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid. Can you drive to this one? All right. Where to?
There we go, I finally did it right.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room.
Oh,
Right
yes.
behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here.
No, no, no. There we go. For whatever reason I accidentally hit A, so I started looking at the, or Cole attempted to look at the X-rays on the wall.
If that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want
I think there's a couple more rooms, but they're further back.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June.
Also, I've tried so hard to interact with or trigger Jessica through the wall. Does not work. Feeding her ass off, good shit.
My daddy will kill me.
Yeah, that's true. There's none you can get to at this point. But if you go like outside of this case, then you can go around wherever you want.
It's really
Alright.
difficult to think of anything.
I'll see you later.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city. I think you should leave now. You're being horrible to me.
You should think about going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home. I want to be star.
Don't put the siren on.
I think we nailed the whole being stealthy part.
Get in there and see. Get in there and see. Get in there and see.
Alright, Spice. See you later. Have a good one.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. So, where you want to go?
Get in the car.
You're behind the wheel.
Get in the car. Wasted a few seconds, but that's fine. Yeah, so let's open the opposite door this time.
I'm Detective Phelps.
So I'm gonna open the door on the right when we go back. And we'll see if that works.
Detectives, listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture? Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No.
I'm pretty certain
June Ballard is married to
it's
Guy
not going to be worth
You
it
heard of
to
her?
pick up the check.
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband
But I
tried to
should
kill
time
her
it.
and her friend last night.
Because it could be worth it to, as soon as you enter this
My
scene,
husband's a movie producer.
go look at the $20,000 check in the bedroom.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Because then you get an extra question about the check.
June Ballard has limited range and is
And you don't actually have to ask that question.
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
And if you don't, you get
Did we find him? Or McAfee's people do?
like a short line interrupting the longer one about the picture.
I do care for him.
It could be.
But I don't really know where he'd
Could
go
be.
if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Getting carried by a vein. Nice. So what are you, like, gold or something then?
They work together on occasion.
Like silver, gold? If you are, then you're set.
Operator, give me
If, as long as you have a vein and she knows how to last it, then you're set for life.
Putting you through now.
Go to, yeah.
Phelps, 1247.
You should be okay then.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop.
Just sell all your items and just build full tank and just peel for vein. It'll be fine.
Corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
She is playing League of Legends at the moment.
Stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Okay, come on, Bukowski. Make me proud. Fuck you. Oh, he's such a douchebag.
You can drive.
Oh well.
Where are we going?
Alright.
Phelps and Bukowski, LA.
So hoping for mirror skip and an equally good shootout. That'd be cool.
Christ.
I doubt we'll get it, but it would be nice.
Hold castings here.
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way. All about getting door skip, let's be honest. I'm happy I got door skip on stream. In 5-star.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
Nope.
Wondering here. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep tent, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
No, probably not, because as soon as he gets like slightly away from you, he stops. Like you need to be really close to him for him not to stop. Of course you should time it, but it's probably not gonna be super fast. You're also locked into like walking, whereas if you do it at this point, you can run around and like actually run. Excellent shootout.
Can you drive to this one?
Get to Bishop before they do.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
That was a beautiful shootout. That was glorious.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Pretty much as good as it gets.
11K.
So that's nice.
KGPL requesting assistance at 8th in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3 KGPL.
See? That's the briefcase. It's pretty much always there. Or I would say it's there like 60-70% of the time. It's so strange.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
11K calling KGPL requesting assistance at 8th in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3 KGPL.
Oh, now there's two of them.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
It really doesn't matter. Like overall, it doesn't matter as long as you get like to the edge of the like the fence like as fast as possible. Then it really doesn't matter. Oh no, it's standing up. Let's flip it. What the hell? What was that? That's stupid. Okay, whatever. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Quick, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Dang it. Oh my god, and I dropped my controller. Move back. There we go. It was good and then it was shit. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Jesus Christ. Yeah, everything went bad. Tried to be fancy with the last one to make up for the first one that was shit. Oh well, it's fun. That's all me. That's all my bad. That's still really, really bad though. That last of the third one for the still gold. What are you talking about? And 27.3 seconds behind gold. My best for Fallen Idol is a 30-19. So not even close. But yeah, the third part of the first skip really hurt. That was very unfortunate.
It was my.
Alright, 29 seconds behind gold. And that's all. Well, I mean 5 seconds from mirror skip. And then the rest is just that horrible action skip at the end. Oh well. Maybe I should go back to doing the last part with controller. I think it's actually kind of easier on controller because it's easier to time. Because I still skip cutscenes with A on my controller even though I aim with the mouse. So it might be better to just do that, do all that on
Let's get this over before lunch.
on the controller. Because as long as you time. Yes, yes, it absolutely is. That's what I said. That's my point. But yeah,
Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table.
because for the last action skip, as long as you time it correctly, it's the same idea as for the insta kill at Rami's removals after the ice block with morphine.
Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school.
If you just time it correctly, like A left or right trigger, then you just have the timing for that, then you can just really easily murder him.
Get out to the scene, lads.
Right, do we get good spawn this time? Yes, excellent. Doesn't matter at all.
1947, not 1927. Of course a girl.
Do you have the address?
Been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont.
You know the way. You can drive. Patrolman, this your...
Go away. Thank you. If he'd started looking at that, I would have been real mad.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed? Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Hazel? Soul Gaming Mister?
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across
Oh no.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7".
Dang it, I have a nosebleed now.
Blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
This one is fine. I wasted 29 seconds in the previous case.
Do you know anything about her?
Not too bad, bad action skips. Because I'm me, don't worry about it. That's fine.
He sits at the back of the club.
Yeah, this run is fine. I was like half a second early on my mashing in the previous run. So right at the end of this case, I ruined everything. So we lost like 45 minutes then, or 42 minutes I guess. But that's fine. Yeah, the opium isn't helping.
She and I.
That's for sure.
Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Selena's was a lovely woman.
To pay for that?
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Selene already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No.
No.
He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you. You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob.
Seductive spatter day?
He met Selene on a furlough and married her.
Is that a new thing?
Put up with all
Hey, Matt.
shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No.
And yeah, I guess it is.
No, not in my opinion.
Was he ever violent with her?
Selene came in here last night looking like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so It might not have been him.
I'm doing fine.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
Bit upsetting that we,
God knows I
like not actually upsetting, but it's a bit unfortunate that we're not at the end of, like, almost at the end of Homicide at this point, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Let's get out of here.
Take what I can get.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely. You gotta be kidding.
I'll just put up pictures of spatulas everywhere. I've only done kitchen cam once, and that wasn't on stream.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having
So why do you miss the cam, Soul? Not much to look at.
One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
There you go.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Driving this?
Sounds good, sure.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I?
Yeah, I've only had
Look,
kitchen cam for Bunny.
No.
We know she went to the Bomber Club.
Sounds good, do it.
The bartender there.
Was I streaming last Saturday? I don't know.
He calls me if things
Was
are
I?
getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home.
I have no clue.
He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that.
Yeah, I don't expect you're surprised by that, so.
I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
You don't remember?
Actually, I think I was at a friend's place last Saturday, so I probably wasn't streaming.
I'm sorry.
Unless that was the week before. I have no idea.
Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy
That's a lousy thing to say.
I never
Gave
up on my wife.
Gave up on my wife.
Poor guy.
You were separated from your wife.
I think it was 3 weeks ago.
She wanted things I couldn't provide.
Okay. Let's not mess this up this time. Let's hope for a good fight again. Good start. Dang it, he got me. That sucks. I need to hit him 3rd time now. Yes, we got the bug. Sweet. You can see the phone thing.
Phelps, badge 1247.
It's just like stuck to his chest for a little while. It's pretty great.
I need a patrol unit to transfer.
People walking on a sprained ankle. Wow.
Certainly, detective.
That sounds shitty.
Message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers.
It's Phelps.
Yeah, me too. It would be great. I'm not sure why it happens. It makes no sense.
Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the
But I'm glad it's healed properly now.
death was from hemorrhage and shock from
So that sounds pretty unfortunate.
Anything else?
Alright, so I want at least 2 keys. I'm expecting 1.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me RI. I need a registered
Yeah, get your cane and Vicodin, and then you're set.
Yes, detective. I'll need to contact the DMV.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely should.
Please. Any other messages?
Yeah, I'm expecting 1 fitting that coming from you, Sol, eh? I'm expecting 1 key, I'm hoping for 3, and I would be happy with 2.
You can drive.
You don't? Okay. I'm not gonna press anything until it pops up. That's what I tested last time. Also, see the car in front of us doesn't have a driver. Also, we just drove into him. Nice driving, Rusty. Solid. Yeah, you need to back up. And then go forward again. Genius. AI is amazing. Alright, so there we go. Now it popped up. Alright. Nope. There we go. It's really weird because the car drives off without a driver. But then as soon as your camera turns around and it shows that there is no driver, I think the game catches up and like, oh shit. So it just stops. It's very strange.
Consistent with Celine's injuries.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
That's a bad start. We didn't even get to Ghost Rusty. Dang it.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Crap. Bad. Can still save some time. I was about to say, that was pretty good movement down the stairs. Then I messed up at the end. Alright, last one. Let's go. Come on. Let's get 1 at least.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our
Yes, there we go. So much faster. Could be gold. Sad as it is. Shouldn't be gold when you only get 1 key, but it is what it is. Gold by a few seconds. 4.9. Nah, you have to slowly climb out the window, it's really lame.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring it.
Oh yeah, that's sad. That's
What have we got?
that's bad news. If you open the other window,
Plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street.
that's very slow.
Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence.
Alright.
Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face.
And now, introducing
I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks
the
Sunset.
Rusty the Troll.
Let's go.
Straight through the red light that you never saw.
This is where we don't really know what we're gonna get for the rest of Homicide.
Can you drive to this one?
That was unfortunate. Where did you come from? Oh, whatever, I'll take it.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
No, he doesn't. He refuses to drive that one. Hey, Oscar. Rusty actually refuses to drive the patrol car in this case.
Look at your mark. It's very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
What's this mark? Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand.
Alright, it's a good crime scene. Good crime scene.
Violently removed.
Thanks very much for your help. Detectives, RNI says a Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
Alright, she's moving, it's fine.
And going on the evidence. You drive.
I should have just gone for it. Oh well. That pretty much sums it up, yeah.
Thank you. When did you last see your mother?
Right, what do I do here?
Afternoon.
La la, yes.
I went to a dance at Belmont High.
Yeah, the things they've actually like taken.
But she didn't show.
Well, the shadows again is a problem mostly.
Daddy came instead.
Mostly
Hanging around the school for quite a while.
a PC and Xbox issue. On PS3 they're fine. Shadows on PS3 look pretty good.
Finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing.
And the faces look great. Like there's a bunch of issues with the textures, especially on PC. But overall, like the animations and stuff like that are freaking amazing.
You really are horrible, you know that? What makes you think that? Mother spent all her time fussing over herself. There wasn't much time left for me and Daddy.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Of course they are.
I think your father was violent with your mother. I think they weren't very happy, and you should tell me, young lady.
You may be the police, but you have no right to talk about my mom and dad like that. When my dad gets home, I'm going to ask him to punch you on the nose, mister.
I know this is a tough time for you, Michelle.
Again, the textures necessarily aren't the best, but
We have some questions that we would like.
the animations are fantastic at any rate. But yeah, like overall the faces look great
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
for what it
Why
is.
do you ask?
The only problem with making the faces look good is that like everything else about a person looks off. Like it looks weird. It doesn't like kind of fit in.
Depends on the brand. Foreign shoes have different sizes.
So you were here all night?
Yeah, I agree.
While your
So,
wife went out to pick
like,
you
I
up?
think making it open world would be fine if it's not like if it had something to it. Like if there was some stuff you could do.
No, I was here the whole time.
But then again, you couldn't make it like you couldn't do sleeping dogs or like Shenmue. You couldn't go full Shenmue on it, where you're just gonna derp around and just do whatever you want for a while because.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
I don't know. It would be strange if you could like, okay, so I need to solve this murder, but I'm gonna go buy some capsule toys first.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I
Yeah.
did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look.
There he is now.
Sleeping Dogs is a fantastic game. It has its issues, as any game does. But Sleeping Dogs is a lot of fun.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
One of the games I kind of wanted to,
We need this guy to make the case.
one of the games I've been kind of wanting to speedrun at some point. That was a bad chase, but it's fun.
This doesn't look good, Hugo. Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room.
Why do you nightmares? Oh, Jesus Christ! Nightmares about the cars. What's wrong with the cars?
Someone you can call, miss?
Driving and Sleeping Dogs is super fun.
Coleman.
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
Like
Helen
Arcadian
lives in Bakersfield
and derpy and fun.
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here.
Pretty floaty, I can agree, yeah.
The kid.
But I don't know. Again, just fun overall. Oh, the bikes. I can't do bikes. I would hit something immediately and practically die. Yeah, because it's like full on like action movie style. It's not about being realistic. Right, we didn't get the car this time, that's nice. Good.
11K, go ahead.
Yeah, platinum on it's platinum on PS3, and then not sure. I can't remember what it's called. Like 1,000 points or something. I think you get on 360. As for Steam, who cares? Don't think I know anyone who cares about Steam achievements.
You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this.
I will be available next Saturday, as far as I know. Why? You doing?
What time did you see the person?
You doing 100%?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child.
I don't know. For some reason, Steam achievements just has way less impact on me than like the pop-ups from like the trophy pop-ups and the Xbox 360 pop-ups. I feel like they're all just way more like rewarding.
I would say so. Yes.
Thanks for your help.
Yes, sir. I would say so. Yes. Dang, dang, nice. It's gonna be fun.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Miller is a mechanic.
Yep, I know. The fuck are these car spawns? The heck? I guess we're getting a pickup. Whatever. It's fine. Rusty? There we go.
You're behind the wheel.
It's 12 and 14. It's gonna be like 10. I don't know. I have no idea really, but it's not gonna be too bad.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty.
It's gonna suck, but it's not gonna be too bad.
Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from
Yeah, there are plenty
you
of
were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no
plenty
one who
of
can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter
breaks.
says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that light test. I can prove it.
I mean, the street crimes are really quick.
Why did you burn your shoes?
The film reels. Oh, dang it! Sorry, I keep forgetting you're driving.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood.
Hmm.
The guy at work brought him in and I helped him escape.
There's gonna be a lot of back and forth then.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
And again, the cars is the part that's gonna suck. Like, driving for the cars is gonna be horrible.
Do you know anything about braided ropes?
Some. They're mainly used for mooring lines, hawsers, you know, that kind of stuff. We don't have much use for them in the machine shop. We use chain hoists.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo.
Yeah, 90% no skips is like 5 hours.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
5.5. I can't remember.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car.
Right, this has been a good
Someone
case.
parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies.
Okay, so let's say you're at 8 hours.
Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
7.5, 8 hours.
Of my house.
And then the cars.
Green overalls.
2 hours for street crimes, really?
HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
Hmm.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Hugo Muller?
Hmm. I'm not sure where I lost 2.6 seconds. Well, I mean, you're gonna do the ones you can do like on your way anyway, right? Like during a case, if there's gonna be a thing going on, then
You can just forget all about it.
like if there's a crime, street crime right next to where you're going, then do it.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia Fringe first.
Chase was fine.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hopeless.
Oh, cars, yeah, cars, that's true.
You win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Muller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys!
Really? Interesting. Yeah, car was probably like, that would have been gold if we had a decent car then. Because I got pretty much the worst possible spawn on the car, and Rusty kept running anyway. That probably was like, could have been like closer to like 10 seconds honestly. Like no joke.
You know the way.
Yeah, if I had any car spawn. Would be nice, but oh well, we'll take what we can get. I guess only losing 2.6 seconds is something I should be happy about then.
Cause of death.
See, I have crap memory.
We thought we'd best wait for you when you're ready.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
I swear it's not random though. Like, I swear street crimes, like, if you just go to the place. Just go to the place it'll be, like, if you just go to the right one, in the right case, then no matter what, you'll always get the same street crime. That's so weird. I could swear I did a bunch, like, I've actually done a bunch of testing on that. And just replaying one case, I've been getting the same, like, prompt. Because I remember that was the thing when we were messing around with no skips initially. As I was driving to one of the crime scenes, I had to take, like, a detour. Because otherwise every time I drove to like one place in the like one scene in the run, I would run into a crime scene and I would get close enough for it to actually trigger.
Fuck. Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs.
That worked.
Antonia
Interesting.
Maldonado,
I
712
thought I closed it too early,
Street,
but that's fun actually. Binary has those emotes actually.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Only thing to do is jump over the moon. Can't remember the lyrics, something like that. Alright, has to be fast, get out, and not having Rusty get stuck on the wall or something. That'd be glorious.
You look at that? Okay, we have an address.
He's on my left, so it's fun. Should be fun. Yep,
You're behind
we're
the
good.
wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
So yeah, as long as you're fast in that room, you're fine. Come on, Rusty. Not sure, he like stepped on a rock or something on the way. Some weird shit going on.
Phelps, lead and be. What are you?
Punch me, please. Sir? There we go. One more time. Come on. Ow. Oh, whoop.
Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finn.
Come on.
This will take some explaining.
That was bad. My mistake.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair. That makes perfect sense.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
It just feels like that would absolutely be worth it. I don't know.
Boys.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case. Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we.
No. There we go. Yeah, it might not be a lot of them. That's fine, that makes sense.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to
So
say?
yeah, I guess that's
I
fair.
was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
What time did she leave?
Maybe 1 o'clock.
Oh god, there we go.
You and your wife weren't getting along.
That was bad.
Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
You denied
Yeah, that's really stupid. That's terrible, actually.
Why would I kill my woman?
It's just bad design.
Your wife has been brutally murdered.
You found
so how
that?
do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
We're typing a blood angel. Won't look good if it matches your wife.
As God is my witness, I didn't kill her.
Keep it to yourself, kid. Let it eat away at
Yeah,
you.
I assume you're doing that at the end of like Vice then, or Arson or whatever.
Are you taking my wife's murder seriously?
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
So you're just like starting wherever you spawn and just making your way down towards Central and stuff like that. Assume that makes the most sense. I can imagine you're doing like a free roam for every desk. It doesn't seem to make any sense. Unless you actually have to. It's actually a good spawn. Interesting.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start, saved ourselves.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
You do? Wow, that sucks.
What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last
That's
night?
silly.
21 years old.
But oh well.
Sure,
It is what it is.
last night. Why do you ask?
The young lady arrived around midnight.
I was hoping if you did like Arson free roam. There even is an Arson free roam, I can't remember.
She looked like she was having a good night.
I was thinking maybe you could just get everyone there. That would be nice. But oh well.
It might have just been the booze that was making her seem maudlin.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the
Only
car?
available at certain times of day. Wow, that sucks.
Seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind?
That really sucks.
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can.
Hey robots, thanks for the host.
Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
How are you doing? Or are you streaming? Come on. Yeah, that's fair, Binary. I don't blame you for that.
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war. This... God damn it, get after him, Cole!
The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
This fruit... God damn it, get after him, Cole!
Oh, you stream remember me, nice.
Getting away, Phelps.
Fun fact, I actually looked at that game yesterday. I was like, wasn't this game kind of shit? Because I saw it was really cheap on Steam.
Get after him, Cole!
The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
Yeah, a lot of cutscenes, that's what I remembered. Oh, that's cool. Any cool skips to it? Oh wow. ton of other ones. Nice. I need to watch this now. This one's great. Yeah, this is one of my favorite cases now.
Morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too. We have just cause for celebration.
And I guess it's not really skips, it's just better routing.
A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny...
Oh, okay, so it's in some way similar to this then.
Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Does your partner got to put up with all this John?
Yeah, always play a game casually before speedrunning it, in my opinion.
We all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
Come on. There
Fine
you go.
morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, California's love affair, so. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to think.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
Oh wow.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys
That sounds
from
like
the
fun.
Examiner took with them as
I really
well.
wanna
Nothing original under the sun. Why should
see how that works now. Again, the game was super cheap on Steam, so I might pick it up.
Last night and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body? Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope.
This game performs like ass. It's locked at 30 FPS and it can barely reach 30. It's really bad. It looks bad and it runs bad.
Drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
And I never played GTA 4 on PC, so I wouldn't know. I just know that it's real bad. Like, this is real bad, sir.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
I'm not insulting the game. The game is fine. The port is shit.
Last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo campers.
Insulting the ass.
Some kind of leader.
Oh
I'll
boy.
follow him around.
Like, if this game had more, like, was more action-oriented, it would be suffering to play. But because of the kind of game it is, it really doesn't matter that it runs at 30 instead of 60. I think it'd be nice to play it at 60, but it really doesn't matter all that much.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Missing persons report.
$6, yeah. I'll get it later then.
We have 3 white females listed as missing, Detective. Myrtle Douglas, 294 Whitmer Street. 1 Beatrix Rogers of 1152 West 4th Street. And a Mrs.
I see. Yeah, there's one long ass cutscene in this game that is only skippable on controller for whatever reason.
There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
Jesus, missing persons reports. We're gonna be at this all night.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Are you talking about this game, Soul? I doubt it.
Well, if you think we ought, I guess we ought.
Actually, there's no way. Absolutely no way. Running this on Xbox would be terrible because Xbox has disc changes. And PS3 of course would be slow, but even if the loads on PS3 were good, make the action skips way harder.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Oh yeah. On 360 this game comes on 3 discs.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
No, luckily they're not like location based or actually progression based.
Bobby Ross's for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Yeah,
Can we come in,
yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks
Do you have any idea why?
Oh boy, this is risky, but let's give it a go.
Everyone loved Teresa.
This is really risky, but let's see how it goes.
Can't be anyone who knew her.
I have to take this opportunity to try
You're
it.
lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped
So we only have 2 questions instead of 4.
You think I strangled my wife?
This could end horribly.
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to
GTA 8 DVDs.
Peanut with some of the guys. Teresa had a few belts too many. She said she wanted to go out dancing.
What's the problem, Terrell?
Dang it.
Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
For the record, Mr. Terrell.
Shame.
What is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Real shame.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
If that would have worked, that would have been fantastic.
She wanted to go dancing. I wanted to stay at the party.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I got my hand and drove in here.
Really?
Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Oh, you just set it to like true instead of false or something like that? Oh, that's so funny. I love shit like that. That's what we used to do with a it's like a trial version of something. We had like a 7-day trial and you could just set it to like false over and over again.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Okay, Rusty didn't get stuck this time, so that's a good sign.
Check the alibi. This Bobby Ross character.
Come in.
11 King, go ahead.
We have a possible sighting of a tall, disfigured vagrant at the hobo camp on Grand between Temple and Sunset. Use caution. The suspect is wanting connection with 2 assaults.
You're behind the wheel.
That's a couple of blocks from the murders.
Alright. Hey, sir.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman.
Hmm.
Taking you downtown.
You can't do
That's interesting.
more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Yeah, communist penetration or whatever the name of the band was. What was the band? The Prominent Tommies, maybe, I can't remember. Was it good stuff at any rate?
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Alright, good pace, good pace. We haven't gotten any long radio announcements either, so that's good. Their album was Communist Penetration, yes. Gotcha.
way. Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, oh,
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
Nah.
It was a heavy load.
This game is good. I like this game a lot. Like, it's actually pretty solid.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrell?
Of course, it has its issues, and
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You hate women, Ackerman.
it's like entertaining still.
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs.
Like
Terrell?
overall, it's a good time. A good time.
Seeded them afterwards. I have no use for them.
Right.
A bus driver dropped Mrs.
Go to the
Terrell
bathroom
somewhere
after
near
this,
Camp
so
around
be
2
right
a.m.
back.
Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want it.
Oops.
Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue.
And no binary. My controller is not wireless.
Right, Skipper.
I specifically seek out the wired ones.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Nah, I don't like wireless controllers.
Exactly. Did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass? That what your old man paid college for.
Like, I don't particularly mind them. I just prefer what? Prefer wired. And there's no reason, like, there's no need for it in this game, because you can just take like a 3-minute break whenever you want. Anyway, so.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could count it.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified...
Yeah, second-hand market for PC is essentially non-existent.
Look after all the rail depots. What have you got? The Negro, Nelson Gaines called it in.
Unless you count G2A. Hey.
The other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye.
Alright, let's see if we get a good jump. Nice. Let me get the adjustments real fast too, so it's fine.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
I bought one thing off G2A and I've never felt as bad about anything in my life.
It's kind of worth investigating.
It just did not feel right. Felt scummy as shit. Yumps. We Swedish now?
Phelps, 1247.
Oh wow, that's nice.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor, closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue Railroad.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Just a moment, detective. Closest store would be the one at 9.
The only reason I bought something off G2A was because I wanted the proper, like the normal version of a game rather than the like definitive version or like ultimate edition or like whatever that bullshit is. So
What's your name?
4 minutes doubting Sheldon is like 2 minutes.
Mind if I ask you some questions,
Isn't it?
Mr. McCaffrey?
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
He's a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well
Oh, shit like that, yeah.
I can't say that I knew her.
Nice.
It was more like I was aware of her.
Yeah, I feel the binary. I
was at home, writing.
Can anyone
I absolutely understand why you would want
Am I a suspect?
why you would want to just chill out and take breaks during interrogations.
Mr. McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Nothing serious. I've had a few.
I have time for like
But nothing.
3 toilet and drink breaks throughout this game, so it's not really a big deal.
That kind of thing.
McCaffrey, we're not finished with you. You had your chance to cooperate. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Now, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
I mean, I assume you can read
She was borrowing.
the percentage from like the social media, what? Like the social club thing, like somehow. But I'm terrible with all these kinds of things, so I really wouldn't know. But it would be really cool to show like the number of stuff you have.
Came by in the morning.
Like kind of the way
Pick up some of her things?
the way Cody has for
Bucks and bought a quart of
for his Hitman stuff.
Any idea where the money came from?
Yeah.
She didn't mention it. But she did.
Oh
say
right.
it was a present.
Well, still just the stats from the game then.
They had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Because you still have the fuck's sake.
You know a friend of
You still have
Evelyn's
the in-game like stat tracker, I guess.
She talked about McCaffrey.
It'd be nice to just read them. Talk to Sui about it. Sui is the one who made the
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
who made the load remover for this. So
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station.
yeah, they're terrible. I tried the Mars one, the Snickers one, and the Milky Way one, and they're all
Evelyn never heard any.
absolutely awful. The Twix one I haven't tried, but I can only assume it's horrible, just like everything else.
Where are we going?
Can you drive to this one?
It's not really chocolate soda, it's just like chocolate milk, just shit.
Hey, don't mind me. Got our orders. Back back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Yeah, resetting. I hope you finish pretty much every run. Then again, the nature of the run kind of says or indicates that you'll be on a run no matter what you do.
Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street.
The godly name.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I can imagine how terrible it would be if you had to like do that every time you wanted to reset. So, well, I mean you do, but you know what I mean. That you probably won't reset ever. So, the king of chocolate milk is Q. It's a Norwegian thing. Just called Q chocolate milk, and it's fantastic.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have...
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one. Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can ride him up.
That's the last track on the Prominent Tommy's album. Or their debut album. It's Drunk and in Control of a Carrier Pigeon.
Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk. Son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Yeah, it's quite a bit different from the GTA's. But yeah, talk to Sui about it. See if he has an idea. Right. Maybe this is the day. Maybe this is the day. Nope. This is not the day.
Give it up, LAPD.
It saves like 15-20 seconds if you get it, so it would be really nice to get ever. But it's the most inconsistent thing ever.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
I like how we only have one short action sequence left, and then the rest is just interrogation, and we got 7 minutes left of this case. We'll say we got 6 minutes left, so
Maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James
it's
Tierney.
just
He's a pin
the final interrogations of this case just absolutely suck.
lady after work. Stuck in my mind.
The final like confession takes like a minute and a half.
Where can we find you, Arson?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thanks, man.
Let's go get him.
Let's go get him.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars.
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy.
Wow, what's wrong with right bumper?
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. What's that
know that McCaffrey didn't do the dog.
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
Yeah. I'm aware. Oh, because you use the right trigger with your index finger, I guess.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
So you have to move to using the middle finger.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the.
It's not too bad though.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was
Yeah.
killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us
That makes
to
sense. It's a
find.
bit awkward, but it's
We
not too
went to his
bad.
apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery.
That's true. That's true.
He can be very cruel.
After all, you don't really use left bumper for anything,
We both want the truth here.
like in general, but especially not in the car. That's a good point.
To answer some questions.
That's a good point. Having like all the brake functions on the left would make sense. And just make right bumper the nitro button instead. Yeah, I believe left bumper is the like the the hell it's called,
We have you cold, McCaffrey.
the thing to give you like help.
To murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough
Intuition, I think it's called. I think that's bound to the left bumper.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
Could be right bumper, but I'm not sure.
Kill Evelyn? Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his
Cheating, that's what it's called, yeah.
preservation. That's understandable.
Yeah, ruining the game for yourself.
Okay, I'll level with you.
Best thing you can do in this game is, well, first of all, never use that ever. Second of all, turn off clue music and stuff like that.
Expect me to buy that? That's how it went down.
Action skips you can keep on, because who cares?
But he would be throwing his life
Those
away
sections
when he
aren't
went to the
interesting
cops.
anyway.
I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan.
Yeah,
He'll give it.
like, use intuition 4 times during interrogation and get all the questions right. Which is actually like hard, kind of hard to do because you need the right interrogation. It's not all that many interrogations have 4 questions.
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
Alright. Drink break.
He woke me up the next morning. And he showed me the lug wrench and the letter.
Oh boy, people started singing outside.
And he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn. And that it was all over the radio. And that he would protect me.
Alright, so I think this case went pretty well. I can't remember anything that went like horribly wrong.
I don't know, detective, for the life of me.
So-
I can't remember a goddamn thing. I was angry with her.
No, I do not intend to join them.
Was it me?
James Tiernan, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. I believe you didn't know what you were doing. Speak to the DA on your behalf. That's the best.
Carol singers, yeah. Totally. Gold by 0.2 seconds. Well, homicide's been pretty good.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem.
I'll take it.
Received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous.
Alright, so I'm gonna remember to actually drive to the maze this time. Hopefully I don't regret that.
No one else but the killer knew about this message.
5 golden splats. 4 calling birds, 3 friends, and 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. That song is fantastic. The song is so good. They're the best Christmas song ever.
Suffer woes, which hope thinks infinite. To forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
I'm sorry.
The early bird gets the worm. It's like a mouse.
Dang it, I fell for it.
I don't care.
That's not fair. That's not fair. I got stuck on a wall. See what you're doing?
You can drive.
Got him. Alright. What do you mean the worst? It's the best. Especially since nobody knows like at least 10 of the verses. So the only thing that matters is that people like everyone joins in on the 5th one. And then it's like from 12 and down it's like 12 something something, 11 something something, and then 5 golden rings.
All overgrown with trailing odorous plants which curtain out the day.
It's the best.
Where next?
Any song where you don't need to know the words. It's the best kind of song.
Elizabeth Short. Betty Short.
Go, go, go.
See if you can work out where he's taking.
Alright. Now we get to the mapping part. This is the tour of the city. Oh god, oh god, oh god, there we go.
Can you drive to this one?
Yeah, it's great, right? Love it. Oh, all the textures were unloaded. Sweet.
Can I help you, sir?
Alright, get ready to rip the hats. Oh, never mind. We kept the hats. If you get past like the first 2 steps, then you're fine. Did you really, Bunry? That's awesome. Good guy. Yeah, it's really weird. For the balancing thing, if you make it through the first like 2 steps, then you're set. Not a problem anymore.
Sculptures and posy. Where have I seen that?
Ah, okay.
Jesus Christ, Cole, get off that goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty. There isn't time. Get to swing that thing from side to side. Get over the edge and then jump for it.
Happens all the time. Do I have to? Oh, nice.
You know the way. You can drive.
Okay, mapping not quite on point, but it's fine. It's all good. Alright, this is the first long fast travel we've had.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get him, Tiger.
You'd slow me down anyway, old timer.
Also, there's an amazing shortcut in this scene, but it's actually impossible. You can do it like on the way back down, which is not helpful, but it would save like 40 seconds. It would save so much time if it actually worked.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
Nice. You can jump from, like you see down there, you can jump over to that part. Or you can jump, yeah, you can jump over to that part from here. You cannot jump the other way. If you could jump the other way, it would save all of the running around. It would be glorious. Yeah, I've only managed to do it one way. The weight's not useful. Hey Billy, glad you're sleeping.
A lady in Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace.
If you're expecting intense stuff out of this speedrun, you're at the wrong place.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Oxymoron for you.
Yeah, we skipped all the planks actually, or both the planks I guess. We do tar pits now, right?
Can you drive to this one?
Yo. Oh, what a bastard. Rust is fantastic.
You are listening to Duke Ellington.
Alright, so in 1 hour 46 minutes we really didn't, like we've only gotten 2 long radio calls, which is kind of or whatever. It's better than usual, so I guess I shouldn't complain. Blah 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 blah. What do you mean because I just did it, Binary? That doesn't mean anything. Do you have any idea how little attention I paid during this run? It's actually pretty embarrassing. I have no clue what I'm doing most of the time. All of this is just autopilot. I try to pay a little bit of attention during interrogations, that's about it. The rest I just... I look at my notes and chats the rest of the time. Yes, I have actually. Not a full article, but parts of one at least.
You're behind the wheel.
I think at one point I also solved the Rubik's Cube during one of my runs. They're one of the longer interrogations. I almost forgot again. Okay, let's do it.
On it goes.
See if we can actually do proper driving. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take it.
Watch where you're driving, you.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I could actually think of a couple of speedruns I could do during some of the cutscenes here too.
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry. Thrones, altars, judgment seats.
Right, intolerance.
No, it couldn't.
Intolerance is above All I need to remember, intelligence is above the other one. Not Christ of Thorns or whatever it's called. Okay, any poor bastards about to get ripped? No, not really. That guy's holding something, but I'm not sure what it is.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
See, 2 worlds would be easy to do. No, I know what you're talking about, and it's not actually faster. At least running to the maze is not it's not faster. But I don't know, on the way back it might. I'll try it. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be faster because you spawn so close to the path anyway. But I'll give it a go. I'll test it after this.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole, I'll get you off. Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole. I'll get you off.
There's no reason to skip this part, I just can't be bothered. Dang it, got slow climb. Yeah, the balancing thing is boring. Normally I would do it, but I don't know, I can't be bothered. It's also actually slightly riskier to not skip it. Because you can get the cartwheel glitch. And fall down and die. Like while you're trying to climb down the ladder.
He's leading us this trail of evidence.
You can drive.
Nah, I've only had it once. It's real bad. It's real bad when it happens. But yeah, you'll pretty much never see it. But yeah, overall this has been a decent Quarterman. I'm happy with this. So unless I die at the end here, then we should be fine.
LAPD, give yourself up. We're going down there.
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Come on.
Call for backup.
Good fight and good night. Hey, over a minute ahead. Good shit. So all of... Wait, it was all of Homicide gold? Either all of Homicide was gold or the first case was not. Let's have a look. No, the second case was not. We lost 2 seconds in Golden Butterfly because shit car spawns.
This is your new partner,
Close.
Roy Earl.
That's really good. That's really good.
A special request was made to transfer you to add Vice. We need a man with your kind of starch on this desk, son. We have 2 dead Negroes found in an apartment this morning on Yucca Street.
Yeah.
Number 6358, apartment 5.
That's what happens when you play
Wasting our time on 2 dead junkies.
sub 430.
Detective? Too many been dead on U.S. Army issue more.
Yeah, I think we can do that, but
Advice case.
I think we can pull that off.
Read it.
Yes, sir.
Should be doable.
Have some history.
Unless we somehow lose 46 minutes in a case. Yeah, I know.
I guess so, Roy.
Which is never gonna happen. Even sub 340 is gonna be rough.
I had to pull a few strings to get you over to Advice. How does it feel?
The lieutenant seems to think I'm doing okay.
Okay. Don't get humble on me, Phelps. You're doing great. You're the department pinup boy. War hero and crime
Yo,
fighter.
what's up?
What a combination.
Kör.
Går det bra eller?
Hey, come.
You're behind the wheel. Some hopheads.
Not bad.
No, we're doing fine.
Ville gå ut.
Oh, good luck. Oh. Wow. When did this happen? Får du fra jobben, eller? Nice. Er du på Ilse? Og Steny alltid sier en random dritt bare. Da aner ikke hvem det er, og hilsa. Ja, men du får kose deg.
Get that son of a bitch.
And as far as my son best goes, binary, I'm not sure. It's probably gonna be a like mid to low 341 at the moment. I'm pretty sure it's not sub 340 yet. Because most of the golds have been like a second or less. This last one was 16.6, which is really good. But most of them haven't been even remotely as good. Thank God. The day I miss that, I'm gonna be so sad.
These number slips might affect your tone, Fleetwood. We're inquiring about the deaths of 2 men in an apartment across the street, Fleetwood. We want answers.
Of course.
I'll do my best, mister.
You sold the drugs to Cornell Tyree and Tyrone Lamont.
Oh, I sell fried steaks and black-eyed peas.
You're lying, Fleetwood. We know that you supplied them.
I don't know nothing about no drugs. All I do is my 10 hair flipping burgers. Can you prove any different?
Flipping burgers and strapping jolts of morphine to the bottom of popcorn cups, Fleetwood. Now I want the truth. Who supplies the drugs?
Cat by the name of Armstrong Edwards.
For the record, we're still taking bets on how many frames will drop by the end of this stream.
Two-bound, strictly small time. Who's he working for, Fleetwood?
On the bet so far has been 2,500.
We have you for the hop and resisting arrest. Tell us about the numbers if you want our help.
Look, the numbers are the white man's tax on poor folk. All right, now what else you want to know?
You run the numbers from here, or?
Is that how you say it?
You ever been to the
Fall down the stairs.
That's for rich white folks who listen to the black man's music if they're scared to be seen in Negro Town.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Just peace. Just peace, it's fine.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jermaine Jones musical booking agency.
Just a moment, Detective. Jermaine Jones. The office is listed as 5528 Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks for your help.
Peacist. Oh boy.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
The theater with seats for 50 persons.
Eyes cannot black eyes, that's fair.
I'm guessing not much talent comes out of this talent agency.
Inception. Boom.
Hey, who let you in?
Jermaine Jones.
Don't bother getting up. Your flunky Fleetwood Morgan just snitched you out.
I wasn't planning to. Now you think you can tell me who the hell you are?
We went deeper.
LAPD.
Wow.
I'd like to take a look around.
I've only
The hell you will,
I've only watched that movie. I've only seen that movie once. It was a pretty decent movie. I think I saw it in theaters actually.
Search the place, Cole.
Which is rare for me. I hate going to the theaters.
Fine radio. Shortwave, AM and FM. My father has a Scott.
You ain't allowed to do this. I got rights.
Is this the best you got?
Excuse me.
Go for the eyeballs.
Excuse me.
Clean them up quick, boys. I ain't got
Kill him! Oh no, oh no. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Just die. Just die. As fast as possible, please. Sir? Sir? Please die. Please die. Can you... Jesus, finally.
Ramez Removals. They must have taken special care delivering this for you.
That looks sketchy as shit, Binary. I have no idea what that is, but that looks sketchy as hell.
Tyrone and Cornell are dead.
They're on a slab downtown with the ME examining their last meal. Popcorn washed down with morphine.
You offering me a deal?
But yeah, I want to watch that movie again. It's pretty good. Like I liked it a lot.
Another 30 for stealing from
And yeah, I can imagine there are a bunch of details you don't really pick up on. Like, similar to the way Matrix works.
I get the message.
The Matrix has a lot of really nice details that you don't really notice. Nah, don't worry about it. It's fun.
I don't know nothing about that.
Welcome back, babe.
I'm sure the grand jury will agree. A name, Jermaine.
These guys don't like to use names.
I mean, it's because business is slow. Looks like it's been slow since 1935.
What's the score with Ramez Removals?
I brought a radio.
Don't ban me, bro.
The small one?
Not much up. We had a really good homicide desk.
Both.
So that's cool. It's always fun.
Take them all in.
We have a deal, right?
This is true.
I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. You have my word.
Well, the piece had black eyes because Fergie was involved. That's why.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Isn't that her name? Fergie? I think it is. Or is that the tractor? Or is it both? I think it might be both. There's like a Norwegian...
Thank you.
And the eyes of black eyes, yeah.
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
No, they were not raisins. Salt, please. No, it's fine. The smartest cookie in the crayon box. Oh.
Okay,
Love it. No, the tool in the TED. Ain't the sharpest tool in the TED. It's getting there, right? Not that much left. Yeah, you poor thing. Yeah, what is gonna roll me?
Of supplying illegal drugs, resisting arrest, and for malicious damage to LAPD property.
Hey, hold your horses.
I'll supply furniture, not drugs.
And that thing back there, that was an accident. Some furniture came loose. That's all.
Save it for the DA, Chico. Keep an eye on him. We're gonna take a look around inside.
How do you know I don't even have my cam on? Please don't hit me with cheese. No, please no. Some weird fetish I'm not into.
Where's he been delivering? And who's been delivering here? Any repeat business in the ledger, Cole?
Why is Ramos buying so much ice?
Jump! There we go.
What's with the puddle?
Don't enable her soul.
Water coming from, Cole?
Objection!
There must be a way through the back.
Welcome to Furniture Village, where taste comes to die.
Yeah. Cole is very picky when it comes to short little walls he can jump over. God dang it, come on. Yeah, clearly Ace Attorney. Hold it. I want to play those games again. I only played the first one, and it was freaking forever ago. I did watch one episode of the anime though, which was horrible. It was no joke, an anime with tutorials. Who does that? Who makes that?
You're gonna want to see this.
There's something frozen inside.
Well, I'll be damned.
This must be how they transport the morphine.
Nice. Okay, that was kind of slow, but he freaked out, so it was good.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Right, dude. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I'm in trouble, probably. Actually, I might have regened enough health for it to work. Yeah, we should be fine. No, 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 no! Dang it. That's a shame. Let's go semi-YOLO then. Alright, so not fully YOLO, but that's fine.
This stuff has got to be worth at least $100 grand.
So Finkelstein robbed the ship?
My guess is Lenny took it off their hands. This is big. This is gonna make the papers, Phelps. As senior investigator, I'll do the talking.
More golds. 9 seconds? 10 seconds? Whenever I stop playing cops, so in like an hour and 10 minutes. Am I stupid? An hour and a half? That's what I meant to say, but whatever. Apparently I said an hour and 10 minutes, that's fine. Yeah, like an hour and something. Well, let's say an hour and 40 minutes, because I want to do something at the end.
I did a little boxing in the Marines.
I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Ow.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents.
Sorry, I won't be able to do that. Binary, can you remind me later what we talked about that I wanted to test? It was the maze, right? Like leaving the maze? Yeah, it was. Right.
Let's get a ringside seat.
Yeah, they gotten rid of all the cool emotes. Like, not even just Twitch, but better Twitch TV and stuff. They had the best emote ever. I am Sokol. Not anymore. They replaced it with fucking Cookie Monster, which makes no sense. I am Sokol was the best. It's like legit my favorite emote ever. It was so good. Just a really ugly dude with a huge speech bubble that says follow the channel. It was so good. And now it's Cookie Monster for no reason. Also, they got rid of Sooner or Later. Who gets rid of Sooner or Later? Everyone used Sooner or Later. Well, that wasn't BTTV, that was Twitch. Luckily, we have Later Sooner now. At least that's something. It's just, it should be unnecessary to make a new one.
You better find. I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Use the phone, thank you. Yeah, what even is that? What even is that?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting it through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
Thank you. What the quack? And the new Sooner or Later.
6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am.
You know the place? Flophouse. Quarter a night.
What even is that? Wow. Wow. How could you, Hanky? How could you? Didn't even say hi. Also, I actually knew that, so it's fun. Alright, that's fun. Have fun, man.
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Here's what I heard. That cop caught the guy who did the Dahlia. But then they covered it all up.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Winston Churchill.
Paper cuts, paper cuts, paper cuts.
Staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flophouse, Adley can't get out from the shadow.
Well, I mean, you do have first-hand experience, so... Dang. I do wonder if you're fast enough with the momentary, if you can trigger the Candy Edwards dialogue before you get the insta-hit one. Oh, shit! Sick burn.
Alright, let's go after his girl. That gets us any closer. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Oh, boy.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards. The lady who filled out this coupon.
That's harsh.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
We had an agreement or something.
Like hitting women.
This isn't gonna
Oh, I didn't say it this time. Interesting. Oop, bye. That's not a hammer, it's the it's a spatula. If you have FFC, then it's a spatula. If not, they may have changed it, I wouldn't know. I haven't used regular Twitch in ages. Like without any
Carlo here
extensions.
seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers? Single ticket, one way.
Yeah, it can be kind of hard to see unless you use the
Can you answer some questions?
the setting that makes the green transparent and makes the white parts in green. Then it's really easy to see.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond.
Wait, what
We
is?
have reason to believe he might be
There we
in
go.
danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
I'm calling this Serena Williams. Is that what's going on?
And all the cheap chiselers who live here.
Or just
Would
Serena
Mary,
Williams?
Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Your friend Carlo seems to be looking for them too.
Carlo is no friend of mine. He was no friend of Albert's either.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
And you're not planning to meet Albert?
No, I am not. I've saved up a little money and I'm going to open a dress shop.
We'll get out of your way, Candy. We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister. Get out.
But for the maniacs. Spot me, please. Wow, she's slow today. That's a shame. Yeah, these are slow. That's a shame. Well, it depends. Sometimes she's just slow in that part. At least in my experience.
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being...
I wasn't fast enough to get into the hotel room, which would have worked better.
Claim me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that.
And then she gets really confused when she leaves the room. It's really annoying. Right, let's get a not shit notepad this time.
Nope. She made a phone call over there. Wrote something on a notepad.
Yes, I have.
And then left.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
This is bad.
We know where this is headed. Let's get moving.
I think his name was Phelps.
Can you drive to this one?
Case for that poor lady killed in your
All
city.
right, where to?
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request.
Interesting.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close
That's
up.
interesting.
She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe
So there's a few situations where people like take Management in Heaven, for instance. Leroy Sabo. If you don't look at the knife before going to the Patterson residence, when you leave the Patterson residence, he walks all the way back to Ray's cafe. And you can follow him all the way, like he literally just walks all the way. And he's one of the NPCs that you can't actually hurt. So what you can do to speed that part up, not that there's any point to it, but if you really wanted to speed that part up, him getting back to the bar, you could just like line up the car behind him and push him all the way. And it's way faster.
Yes, sir. Send 1 round from the pool. Do you have the number of that cab?
Really interesting.
Thanks. Do you have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray.
Not now, Mervin. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Shop up on North Cherokee Avenue.
Sounds solid.
We're done playing around. Get Mervin to give us an address on Ray's place.
Gotta make money somehow, you know. It is kind of like real life. If you, at least from what I've heard, I've never been to Las Vegas, so I wouldn't know, but firsthand. But from what I've heard, the drive from like the airport to any hotel ever in Vegas takes like 20 times as long as the cab ride from the hotel to the airport. Which makes perfect sense. Yes, they just assume people lose all their money.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
I swear, this town is going.
Bad RNG again.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Moron for you.
The Egyptian Theater.
That sounds wonderful.
You're behind the wheel. Do we know where we're going?
I never noticed that. It's pretty funny. Right, Egyptian Theater. This part is always kind of shit. We'll see how it goes.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me. She was collecting the money for you. She stole them.
You're making a big mistake.
Didn't get him.
Come on.
Okay, get out of cover. Okay, I might be late now. I might have to chase him down a little bit. Shouldn't be too bad. Where is he? Where the hell did he go? The crap. Alright, that's unfortunate. The heck? Yeah, that was really bad. That's unfortunate. There's not much I could do there. If I'd gotten out of cover, like right away, it would have been fun. That's a shame. Oh well. Nah. It really isn't. Like, this was exceptionally bad.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Like, if you're decent at the shootout, which is not hard to be, or hard to get, I guess, it's so much faster, like way faster to do it than skip it. The only reason things went bad now, like I attempted doing the fast one, I failed, I still had time to kill both the dudes and then run up and kill the other guy. The only reason I didn't do it was because I had trouble getting out of cover, and that's all on me. But where do we even go here? There we go.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Like it's way safer. Like now with the strat I posted in the Discord, it's so safe. Like as soon as, like as long as you get out of cover immediately, or just don't shoot from cover like I did, you're set, because the dude runs the same path every time. If you do things in that order. Because that was the only thing, like, only reason I would consider action skipping it would be because it was, like, safer. But at this point it really doesn't matter.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left
But
of
it's
the owner, Eddie
preference.
McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
It is gonna be slower, but it's incredibly safe.
He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole.
To do the action skip, that is.
Came into some money and bought the club. Who are the others?
If there was a guy...
Biddleston and Bo.
If you could make the guy on the balcony kill you, like, real fast, that would be nice. But... you have to run all the way down to the doors, pretty much, to make, or the front row, to make the dudes murder you.
I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Well maintained, custom case.
Yeah,
Cared for this.
like I said, that was exceptionally bad for the threat I did.
What's that clip? Neat trick. Case must have cost more than the trumpet.
I don't think I drove to the blue room last time, I can't remember. The fuck was that? The hell was that?
Dozen packs to a carton.
Whatever.
100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
I have no idea what just happened there, but whatever, I'll take it.
Brand new. Never fired.
Don't really have much of a choice.
We could check on the serial numbers.
This guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the
Interesting.
exactly was lifted from that ship.
Alright, so I'd say saving the dead dude for last is worth it, because then Roy's close enough to trigger the for Phelps to do the armor surplus valor, armor surplus morphine. That dialogue right away,
If you know anything about it, you need to
which makes fast traveling faster every single time, instead of it essentially being a coin toss whether it would be faster or slower.
I'm not looking to arrest users. I'm after the supply.
You just don't.
You miss out on a little bit of
Some people can't live.
Cole's movement. Like, Cole can do faster movement if you don't do that guy at the end, because you can just jump over him and stuff. And that makes him run right away.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure.
But again,
Boys,
moving
take 5
fast
minutes, please.
isn't really worth it when you have to listen to the... Or it doesn't matter when you have to listen to the dialogue anyway.
Why do you ask people to risk talking?
I'm pretty sure that's also what it says in my notes. Hang on, let me look.
The law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage. You have
Yeah.
never felt ashamed.
Yeah, in my notes it also says like the SIGs and then the guns and then the dead dude.
My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from meeting?
So that makes sense.
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not
No
enough to just
controls
survive,
drugs in the
Elsa.
city.
You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave
Brave
words.
words. And very noble. But words are just words. Old fellows.
She's right.
She's right.
Wee wee. Rip that guy. Cambo.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
He's dull as dishwater, but I'm not
bring you
waiting for
coffee.
the conversation.
That's one heck of a
LAPD. We have some questions.
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Oh, dude in the background is the same as the it's Dudley Foreman or whatever his name is.
I can never quite remember.
Let's see when it turns. No, it doesn't. It doesn't show that angle again. It's right behind Mickey.
How much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark sensitive type. He's a serviceman too.
Really feels like they have like 10 characters that are just cycle. Just put randomly in random clothes in whatever setting ever.
We finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch?
Oh, and the guy back there is.
Do I need my lawyer?
Where's that guy
Your
from?
brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
I can't remember where he's from,
Old news,
but he's
Dave.
from somewhere too.
I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Word is that Jack Dragna is closing you out. You're gonna
Also, one of the typewriter chicks at Leland Monroe's place.
All right, he's frightened
Was
across the road.
in the back there.
Listen, I don't need your help, boy chick. I got plenty of friends at the LAPD already.
I'll bring you coffee.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Lenny wasn't smart enough to run this operation. He was strictly distribution. This smells of a deal gone wrong.
You're very perceptive, boy chick, but you can never shake hard enough to get me to give it up.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you.
Alright. See if we get Crash or not.
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We've avoided it the last 2 runs, so I guess it's kind of due.
This way.
That bum took a swipe at me. Put him down in my sack.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working
the mouthpiece store strip.
No, we're fun.
How do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
This is the crate we recovered. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe
These
at me.
guys are from my
All of a sudden, I've just stopped crashing.
Finally shipped home. Kelso.
It's the 3rd run in a row.
A Goldrick.
Very strange.
Sure, we checked him out.
Goldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
I'll take it.
Put him down in my sack.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Officers need help in 1384 North Bronson. 1384.
Would be nice to avoid this, but whatever.
Any units to handle identify. Code 3.
I'm not sure if you actually can, I can't remember. Didn't mean to look in that pocket. Navigating bodies fast is difficult. Very difficult.
It's one of the BARs.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Felix, that morphine is turning up everywhere. People are dying. You got something you want to tell me?
I'm a bus driver. Do I look like I run a dope racket?
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
So you're telling me this was random?
They go on someone else on the bus. They could like using buses for target practice, man. How the hell would I know?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
What the hell is happening? Even after I stopped running, the call was like locked in the running animation. Very strange.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks.
You can drive where? This town is
fine. Where are we headed?
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Level with me, Jack. Some of the guys stole that dope.
Eddie McGoldrick. There's your man. Case closed. Can I go now?
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
You want to take a guess where he got hold of the cash?
Not really.
Not really.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
You wouldn't know why Eddie McGoldrick had 3 of them.
So this interrogation is kind of pointless, because even if you get everything right here, you don't really get any answers.
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Come on, Jack. You were there. You must know something. People are dying over this morphine.
We had been in port 2 days, and the Navy crew were busy unloading. Most of us were making final arrangements to travel home. Everything that was stolen was taken straight from the dockside. police interviewed my unit and most of the swabbies.
Jack, just want information.
Yeah, but it's still just a bit of a lame interrogation. Like for the speedrun, it's fantastic because it's fast.
Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel?
But still.
And this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged?
I feel like you get introduced to Kelso plenty of times, like throughout the game anyway, if you watch the flashback cutscenes, so I don't really feel like that interrogation is like didn't need to be ass shits. Oh well.
Go on, get after him. How well did you know the owner? Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war.
Had to dodge that car because I turned off the siren.
Go on, get after him. How well did you know the owner? Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war.
Good enough, good enough.
LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
You're behind the wheel.
All right, where to? Cop, it's gotta be something big, right?
Alright, post office. See how this action skip goes. Dang it, I got the wrong dude. That's a shame. He started running too. It's very unfortunate. Go on the left side is probably a bit safer. That was mediocre. Once again, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do the right pocket. Oh well. It is what it is.
Like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him. Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
Yeah, I think I know how to get the fast one now. That's good. Okay, 4 is enough, good. You want to make sure you die within 4 shots of the shotgun, because then he has to reload after that. Which basically, as long as you run in like a straight line, you're usually fine. Usually taking off damage.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No.
Right.
This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor mentor.
Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. he has a very bright future.
Arlen Fontaine is a pretty great character. I like him.
Buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll.
Right, I'm gonna take another quick break after this case. So
That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're training to be a doctor, Courtney. How do you justify all of these deaths? You're supposed to want to save people.
Before you get on your high horse, I saved my fair share in Peleliu and Okinawa. My conscience is clear. How do you sleep at night?
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So Eddie McGoldrick took his cut and bought the 111 Club.
well, whether I take a break now or in 40 seconds doesn't really matter, does it?
Have you finished?
Either take a break early and wait,
Getting started.
or I don't
You
wait.
have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden?
Alright, so now the question is, how did we lose 11.4 seconds in that case? The unnecessary jump at the crime scene was pretty bad. Cost a little bit of time, but it wasn't anything major. And then looking at the wrong pocket twice was, I guess, the rest for the most part. The bus station shooting was not great.
That's for you to find out.
No, I disagree.
Get out of here.
The game volume is fun. It's the way I want it.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Load times don't matter. This is no loads.
Canary says he'll sing, but if I guarantee he'll walk. I need a drink.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn entrance.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
No, that doesn't lose time. Because you have to wait for the the dialogue to end anyway. So I didn't lose time there.
What gives? This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps.
Welcome to the netherworld of
Actually, maybe I lost a little bit of time there.
Family of
You're
four
right.
found dead in their beds. Meter explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way.
Still, 11 seconds seems like a lot, but whatever.
Before you get
It's fun.
excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Hurry, you can still catch them.
Stupid dead Sawyer family.
Stop! LAPD!
How dare they?
Got an ID on the fire.
Oh, he got wrecked again, nice. Please get him, thank God. You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette and a match. Give you 5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
You want more time? You
That's a
use
bit
the
unfortunate.
steel cord. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire.
Welcome to routing.
Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire.
I imagine doing that for every case ever. Very bad.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. You might want him for questioning later.
Because I need to run to the right, I think? No, left. Oh my god, get out of the way. That was horrible.
So where do you want to go?
Alright, so run to the left. Noted.
In all my years, I've never seen anything like this.
Here they are. Steffens. I'm told the tickets were a prize. Yes, they were. A lot of these prizes. Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat. How does it really work? The company wants to promote a product. They send out flyers. Customer phones or writes in that they have the winning number. Simple. We're going to look into this thing further, Cunningham. I hope it's all above board. Otherwise, we'll be back.
Yeah,
It won't be pleasant.
this is true.
Strong arm me.
He can't.
I actually tested that way back. Sadly goes for most places.
All right. Where to?
Yeah, you can do the same in... The funniest example of that is Jermaine Jones' booking agency. You can go there and you can actually go inside and use Jermaine's phone.
Mr. Steffens?
And there's no one there. Then you use his phone, make the call, and then they just pop out.
Don Steffens.
They pop up like 2 feet in the air and just fall into place, all of them. It looks so stupid.
We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the
Then just trigger the cutscene immediately.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
So he's not even there and he's like, who let you in?
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I'm sorry to have to ask you this.
No, it would not lose any time in Skipless.
No, it wasn't.
It would actually save time to use the one right outside the booking agency, because it's a game well instead of a regular phone. So you can just be like, hey, boom, give me stuff, instead of being like, can you put me over to R&I or whatever.
Packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with him.
But I would absolutely recommend using the one inside his office. It's so good. It's so funny.
You're hiding something, and I can't get to the bottom of this until you give it up.
We're done. My wife and my kids are waiting.
That son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at me. Isn't that the cop?
The phone is just on his desk, so it's really easy to do.
Serviced. Could be something to go on.
such a thing as soap, you know.
Nice, nice.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Yeah, you just get this one right away. If you use the game well, of course. Instead of using a regular phone. So you'll miss out on that tiny time save, like 5 seconds or whatever. But I'd say it's worth it. It looks really, really silly.
You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks for your help. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? Let me guess. You want to check out the suburban address?
With affiliates in Los Angeles, California,
Great partners must think alike.
New York, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Alicia and her investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Nice, got it. Alright. Let's play this safe. Let's not fuck this up.
You two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep.
Yep.
Why? I had to look around the place while I was out there.
That's where 20, whatever, 4 seconds. Lost 24 seconds in voice.
Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This is the heater from the Sawyer thing.
Is the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner.
I don't care if I don't get the dialogue skip here.
You have a
If I do, that's fine. If I don't, then that's fine too. I don't really care. I just don't want to lose 2 minutes and 20 seconds to random bullshit.
To form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events. Good, your regulator's in position.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, we got it. And it's moving. Praise the Lord.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
You passed out in your chair. Nice. Well, welcome back to the land of the living. Alright, so we just saved 2 minutes 20 seconds. So that's good.
Dull as dishwater.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
How many guys who know how to make that change?
Vice was fine. We lost 24 seconds.
Anybody could pull it apart.
Which is unfortunate. But 24 seconds in 3 cases, that's fine. The shootout at the end of Vice was... I messed up. Sorry, the shootout at the end of the setup, the second case, I messed up. But that was all me.
Could the switch have been done on
If I'd have been a bit more careful, it would have been a decent shootout.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Other than that, it was fine.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Lost a little bit of time in Manifest Destiny, but nothing too terrible.
There, around a dozen.
11 seconds isn't a big deal at all.
Going crazy at the moment.
Now I'm not so sure.
This is a long shot. We are not gonna rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Because I think we golded the first case, right? I think we golded Black Caesar.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Maybe I'm wrong. Doesn't matter. I don't really care. I saved the time I wanted to save, so it's all fine.
Okay, detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood, 1942.
You'll sleep then.
Jail term.
Thanks.
Take a nap.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder.
Well, that's probably why you're sleeping then.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit
Can't
Police
recommend.
Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Ooh, I wish I could
Dang
afford
it.
that.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
So where do you want to go?
Should have gone with Varley there instead of menuing back up. Not that it's a big deal, but whatever.
You know Reginald Varley?
No?
Sounds like a bad hombre.
He's an installer with a criminal record.
Sounds like a bad hombre.
You're licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
You did 4 years for burning down a house in Westwood. What are you doing for it?
You did the right thing.
I did my time for that.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps.
I still cannot remember which one is the driving one and which one is the shooting one. I think Varley is the shooting one. Yo, welcome back. Oh my god. Why won't you die? Oh my god, just die, come on! Varley's immune to bullets today.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Aw. You poor thing. Yeah, you get to chill out soon. Yep.
Those are GI's backyards and crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
Why did you run?
Back to the Sawyer house.
You're behind the wheel.
It's a shitty job, but we missed something.
She's gonna be streaming The Testament of Sherlock Holmes. like she did this morning.
Mouthpiece court stripped off me at the grand jury. The case was thrown out. Another DA.
No. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna transition from 1940s detective work into like 1880s or whatever, 1890s.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue?
It's gonna be great.
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me.
Yes, you absolutely do.
I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Why are you lying to me, Barley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not?
Hit or Varley, hit or Varley, hit or Varley. We did the thing.
Their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater sorted.
No, we did not fuck young boys Valdez.
I think you played him though. Because he's still...
It should be included in the DLC DLC category. It should be required to
I made that mistake before.
required to hear that line.
Deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house.
No.
I did not. You out of your mind?
Give me something, Barley, or I'll put it all on you.
Hey, look, I could try to pin this on one of the other guys, but I'd just be making something up.
Alright. Let's go. Gold! Yay! Yeah, I could be more pink, this is true. That's a good point.
Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Yeah, you don't actually drop your hat at all.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Mouthpiece was stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head. They weren't even his prints and he's still...
You know the way. You can drive.
Also wonder if it's worth keeping that door open. It might be. I never do, but it might be worth it. Alright, let's hope for another dumb, inconsistent split.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Also get ready for some sick camera angles.
Prayer effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
There we go. You can see inside of Biggs. Hope you enjoy that.
People have died in this world. And how big
A random selected bunny, nice. It's a good one.
No, I have not. Show some respect.
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Big.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Maybe. Oh, amazing.
That weekend away.
What's your name?
Well played, Binary. Well played.
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
And then what happened?
It was like Pearl Harbor with bits of the house raining down.
You still hungry, I
All
guess?
our windows to face the place.
I'll have a patrolman come by and take your statement.
Alright, so now let's hope we get the thing where we can just like put down the flyer
I'm
immediately.
doing my best here. You were talking about the competition, right? Catalina Island?
I've got one of the flyers in the
I
kitchen
doubt
if
it, but
you're
we'll
interested.
try. Hope for the best.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
Alright, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna mash like a madman.
For Elysian Fields developments.
Nope. Dang it. It sucks.
They've been arriving for weeks.
It's like 10 seconds too, so if you get it, it's fantastic. But it's so inconsistent.
Cops. It's got to be something big, right?
Yeah, you're holding a flyer, and he even says like, oh, you already got one. So why does he even bother giving you his?
The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire.
Yeah, we'll get you all that when you get home, babe. It's fun.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads in the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe.
He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Of course.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
You do so? That's good to know. Glad to see Google Translate is doing wonders. Hur, hur, hur.
May I help you, gentle?
You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Sure, Alan. We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
Terrible, boy. How can I help?
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers
Shoot that
turning
truth.
up in the
Cool.
vicinity of the fires.
They're turning
Yes,
up all over
it's
town,
absolutely
boys.
correct.
Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Yeah, I see.
Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
What's your connection to the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
It's an organization of civic-minded individuals whose goal is to make the city a better place for its inhabitants. Something I was proud to be asked to join.
Sounds like the right
What do
approach,
you know
by the
about a
way.
competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
Pancakes are always a good option.
Promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
2 families are dead, Mr. Monroe. This isn't a question of criminal liability. We're looking at conspiracy to commit murder.
Do you know who you're talking to, son? You want to use incendiary
All right,
language like
see you
that
soon.
with me? I suggest you should leave immediately.
I'm hyped for the late 1800s detective work.
Houses and areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to
We
sell?
work around them.
We work around them.
Business finds a way. That's the American way.
So it's for the greater good, then. One man standing in defiance of what you think is best for the city. I thought an American's home was their castle.
I'm not sure I like your tone, son.
We need something to go on.
Alright, so I need to test this too.
You'll keep losing houses.
Well, I want to help in any way I can, officers.
So we got the maze and we got this. That's all I wanna test really.
I help
have a list of their names if it'll be of any help. My secretary will provide you with the list. On your way out.
Glad to be of help, officers.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Your boss is a fine man.
Hey, real happiness is when you marry a woman for love.
Operator, give me
Later,
R&I.
find out she's got some money.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks, ma'am.
Right, to Ron Show. I like the Ron Show fights because they're pretty consistent. They're always aggressive.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
So they're way more predictable than a lot of the other fights, where you kind of have to like wait and react. For the aggressive fights you can pretty much just spam dodge and you're fine.
That's done. We're gonna have to pacify these
Boop. 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 Alright. Well, that sounds promising.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
And expect some shrinkage in the heat. But it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick.
Sounds good, sounds good.
Doesn't appear to be any wall cracks either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap. You got an idea, Hotshot?
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K.
Can you drive to this one?
So where do you want to go?
The only place we can go, maybe?
Radio.
There's some kind of problem with the car. Let's see what he's hauling around. Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence. Should revise the APB. He's clearly armed. Definitely gives him opportunity.
Son of a bitch, he must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in, get some cars dispatched. Son of a bitch, he must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in, get some cars dispatched. Son of a bitch, he must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in, get some cars dispatched. Looks like... What the hell?
Alright, another gold incoming. Good stuff. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Right, now we just relax for a little bit.
Mr. Kelso?
That's good.
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
You gotta be kidding me. Come on.
There's no need to come into the office.
Scrolled all the way down and you have to just stay at the bottom for a while apparently. Alright, whatever, I'll take it. Who cares? No. 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 Come on. Come on. Work with me here. That's unfortunate. That's a waste of time.
Sorry for your loss.
It's fun though.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
I would love to see a sub 343, but we'll see.
You were family friends.
It is entirely possible that I won't get that.
I don't like your attitude, Mr. Kelso.
That's okay. I'm not.
It's been a bunch of small like time losses here and there. Can you send me that on Discord, Manry?
Exactly what I said.
Or post it in the LA Noire Discord or something?
You expect me to believe that you have no ulterior motive? That money means nothing to you?
I believe that money has value. I believe your work defines who you are, and you should be paid relative to the quality of your work. If
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
I'll be in touch.
Fine, walk you up. This is 1947, not 1927. Of course a girl can ask a fella out. This is 1947, not 1927. Of course a girl can ask.
Your car, Mr. Kelso. Thanks, kid. That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
Of course, it's 1947.
Bulldozing and starting again. Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso, from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf?
Keep me up speed, ladies.
Looks like you do.
No, unfortunate.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
That sucked. Whatever.
Where Lou Buckwalter died. You were just about to offer.
That's just what you have to deal with in this game.
3 houses down on the left.
So
Don't know what you're looking for, smart.
it's essentially random if you get the an aggressive fight or a really passive fight.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
It's pretty slow, but whatever.
The place falls down and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
That's disgusting.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, please. Please! Jesus fucking Christ. I hate this game sometimes.
Keystone Films. Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
So hoping we would make up some of the time we lost with the quick fights, but we did not get that, so whatever.
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life.
Oh boy, drunk ladies outside.
Here?
The dream.
Here. At a housing development over on Normandy
Holy
Avenue.
shit, they're loud.
So, I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since 41. Never quite made the transition.
Let's hope nothing bad happens, like they're getting hit by a car or something. Who knows?
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
What action skip are you talking about, Binary?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a couple.
Oh, the bulldozer one?
No.
The bulldozer one is super slow because you can't actually shoot him because he lifts his he lifts like the shovel part of the bulldozer and blocks your shots. So you can only shoot him when you climb onto the bigger parts. And that animation is super fast anyway, though. Like, the action skip is really fast. I would be very surprised if anything is faster.
I need to find Gainwell or telephone.
Like, you can probably still do it without climbing onto the things, but it's just seems way harder. Come on, get inside. There we go.
Operator, I'd be glad if you'd put me through to police dispatch.
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for
Sure, go for it. Time it.
Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Seems way less consistent, at least.
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Yeah, because I tried to do that before and I've like failed a bunch of times.
Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight, do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story.
And if you fail it once, then it's gonna be slower, that's for sure. Because then you have to run to the next part and try again.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
And the whole trench part is kind of slow.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman?
Ditch, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9.
You spawn outside the car when you go to the blue room. Yes.
Thanks, ma'am.
Definitely spawn behind the car. Okay, let's hope for an aggressive fight and then we can do the really dumb strats. That is somewhat risky.
Let's put a few. Time for you to lose some teeth.
Okay, it was pretty good at punching me, so it's fun. Yeah, like consistently, like boom, 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 boom. That's really good. So I'm okay with that. He seemed to be in a good mood, which is why I didn't dodge and punch him more. It's also way less risky. Yeah, we're losing a decent bit of time here. That makes sense. Should still be more than 3 minutes I have though. Around 3 minutes. Aww, sub 3 minutes, rip. Okay, so at this point we need to save 2 seconds to be sub 343. So we need to not screw up this case and then not, yeah, just to get a decent next case. Unless we get screwed over by RNG, that would be bad.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
Why would anyone have vertical videos?
You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy.
No, I'm not gonna do that now.
Take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa. What can I do for you?
But yeah, I have about like 10 seconds
Join the dots, Elsa.
in
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him.
well, yeah, but that's still a mistake. If you record video like that, then that's a mistake. It's bad.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something.
Yeah, it's a fair complaint. That's fine.
He was a carpenter. He built sets for...
Just turn your screen sideways. What is it? Like Control Alt Left, I think, and then you then you're in there. Can't remember the keybind anymore.
I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots.
But yeah, I accidentally did.
That's perfectly
I actually accidentally said no to skipping an action sequence at the very end of my last run. So that cost me about 10 seconds, like maybe 8. I don't know. So if we don't do that, then we should be fine. Assuming we don't get screwed over completely by the cars.
You Kelso?
Because if we do, that's real sad. That's bad news.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise
There are
guy.
usually some cars around though, so it's probably fine.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name.
I also can't remember how you spawn in Monroe's mansion here.
With colorful
So
characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I assume you mean want? No, he doesn't want to, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'll give you something better.
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month.
Well, he does take the
I'm
job.
going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's gonna get me elected.
Because he's like now, like, I'm not interested, and then he's like, oh, I got something better. How about Leland Monroe? So he does actually take the job.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
Well, it seems obvious though. Seems like that's what he's implying. Yeah, I guess that's fair. And I don't know if it's any clearer if you watch the cutscenes, because I haven't done that in a very long time.
I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
You must have worked years to get to the top of the company. You're
Jack,
prepared
you
to
are
throw
so
that all away?
naive.
Life is full of tiny moments of
No, that's the next one. Dang it.
Rather seize them or get left behind.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
You and Monroe are going to scam those guys out of their GI bond.
Jack, you are so nice.
There we go. A little bit early.
Why the big
That's
payoff
fine.
in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to
And then this is the dumbest response to anything ever in this entire game.
Confluence of events. Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses.
Nah. I only remember some of the lines.
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
I would probably be able to recite like a third of the lines in this game.
But I don't think so.
It's not on the Matrix level yet, where I can literally recite the entire script, no problem.
He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
I knew you were in bed with Elysian, Curtis. Now I know why.
Is the lucky country, and California is one of the finest.
Alright, so 3 slow fast travels. That's fun. That's not bad.
I'm just going up to my office party. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see? 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west. Insured replacement value for the house is $900.
Paper
Current value of
cuts.
the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
Hello there.
Hello there.
You need some help there, sir?
Nah, I'm good. Hey Sue, thanks for the host.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here. Courtney. God's sake.
All your calculator strats. Alright, I'm not gonna do them right now, but bring it.
I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot.
Okay, there one is like a left. Left, up, up. Oh god, that's a lot of things. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do the thing.
58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me. I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
4 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west. The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to
I have no idea.
How do I do that?
I'm not even sure where you start.
Use this adding machine. There are 90,000.
I've never thought about it.
Find your lot number by 90,000.
1876988 divided by
90,000. Yes.
Well, that was a mess. Because I started thinking too much.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
So yeah, I did the right thing. Like you were talking about, that makes sense. And yeah, I pretty much did that already.
You do this every day?
Nice camera angle.
Let's see what the site is worth to them. Book value is $350. The new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500.
Selecting friend launches the game in English but doesn't play cutscenes. That sounds amazing. That could be bad. Let's just suicide one last time then. That was bad. Real bad. So yeah, we lost a bunch of time doing that.
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe. That shootout is super easy. Just messed up my button presses a bunch. Which is bad, but whatever. It is what it is. Let's try to make it up here. That's not the way to do it. Okay, that's part of that was good at least.
That's a hell of a payroll. I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
They should be the same, but there's an additional one when you do skipless. Yeah, because that doesn't mean they're different, it's just you skip past some of the ones. There's basically you have the garden section, and then you have the actual mansion section. So it doesn't matter where you fail the garden section, as long as you fail the same part 3 times. Yeah, it is a bit strange. The way this game works is very weird. Guess another gold. Good stuff, good stuff.
Good morning, Doctor.
And a good
Alright, last case. Let's do it.
It's gotta be one of these places.
Yeah, the strange thing about it is if you do like 2 action skips at the very beginning of the garden, then you make it more than halfway through the garden, and then you do 1 more, then you have to do 2 more to be able to do any of those. Again, the way this game does action skips and checkpoints is very, very weird.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cow
my hand
who does
hurts.
extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any...
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah.
That makes
It's
sense.
in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
Hey, Cobra. Thanks for the host. That was loud. Sorry about that. I assume quite a bit of that got picked up by the microphone.
Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
Take your time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
Monroe wasn't happy.
Yeah, vroom vroom,
Started dying,
motherfuckers.
attracted attention, and the doctor lost control. Fontaine was having houses burned for Monroe.
What? No, 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 no! Stop doing this! What are you doing? Oh my god. Phelps, come on. He just froze. He didn't do anything.
So much for your foresight, doctor.
Don't ever do that, you douchebag. I hate you, Phelps. I hate you. Come on. Is it here? Yes.
Edgewood Grove, McCarthy Vista, Arson Heights, Rancho Escondido.
Yeah, you do Kelso, then Phelps, and then Kelso again, and then Phelps at the end. Well, and then I guess Kelso. Oh, god damn it, that sucked. That was a waste of time. That's a bit annoying, but whatever.
Guess nobody's home.
I guess I shouldn't have mashed as much. I should have lined up and done the newspaper like I usually do.
Quite a flock you got. I know those faces. Jesus Christ, I know every one of them.
No, I'm not gonna get the porch.
The river tunnels.
Where is the porch? I can't remember.
Tunnel rat. Oh my
It's like over here, I think.
You poor backwards son of a bitch.
Yeah, I didn't see any gold reels. Maybe, I don't know. I also don't know where to look though, so... No! No! This is so mean, right at the end. Right at the end too. That sucks. Oh well. We could still be in there, but it's gonna be real tight. Okay, we're in there. Sub 243. Barely. Good. Yeah, picking up the flamethrower is bad. It's real slow.